Cooper Kupp was viewed as a slot receiver when the Rams drafted him in 2017, appearing to lack top-end speed and athleticism to win consistently outside. Well, just 2 days after extending DT Aaron Donald to a historic $160 million extension, Cooper Kupp just added another chapter in his life's history after Los Angeles re-upped him for a reported 3 years and $80 million. The extension includes a guaranteed $75 million, the most ever for an NFL receiver. Kupp now gets $110 million over the next 5 years, keeping him under contract through 2026. In new money, Kupp is making about $26.7 million per year, and he's now the 11th wide receiver to earn more than $20 million annually. All these deals means Kupp boasts a very fat wallet. As of July 2022, Cooper Kupp has an estimated net worth of $22 million, so it's obvious he flashes out a colossal amount. You want to know how much? Wait for it. Well, it's true that Cooper is not close to being the fastest receiver in football. He doesn't need speed to get open. He uses his route running and awareness to lose defenders, whether he starts in the slot or lines up on the boundary. But there's no question he's at his best when given room to work with out of the slot. That's probably the reason why several sports journalists named Kupp the best slot receiver in the NFL, and the numbers are there to back it up. Kupp actually had the most slot receptions, yards, and touchdowns. And he's not just a system receiver who thrives because he plays in Sean McVay's offense. Some will discount Kupp's value to the Rams by downplaying him as a product of Sean McVay's system. It's just as accurate, perhaps more accurate, to say that without Kupp, that system doesn't work nearly as well. Kupp would be an amazing receiver in any system, and just because he's part of a team that maximizes his skill set, that doesn't diminish the skill set overall. It's undeniably true that the Rams' offense wouldn't be the same without Kupp. He's Matthew Stafford's favorite target, and a very reliable one at that. When Stafford is under pressure, he knows to look for number 10 because chances are he'll catch whatever is thrown his way. And this past season, Kupp elevated his game to another level by running more downfield routes and catching more deep passes, rather than primarily running underneath and intermediate routes. He's generally good, and to him, the sky's the limit. Kupp's skills on the field pay handsomely, and as we said, his net worth is around $22 million as of the production of this video. So how much does he use to maintain his lifestyle? What does Cooper Kupp use his money for? Number 5, over $10 million on mansions. Cooper has more than enough of everything money can buy, but the Washington State native and his longtime wife Anna also have an unfinished residential real estate task on their to-do list. Late last year, the couple placed their swanky Westlake Village estate on the market, asking for a cool $6.1 million. This is a whopping $2 million more than what they paid realtor Mary Azizi for the place less than a year ago. Well, the property reportedly went for $5.3 million early this year. Nestled behind a lengthy driveway with a guard-gated, celeb-studded community where nearby neighbors include Disney CEO Bob Chapek, WWE star The Miz, Heather Locklear, and infamous YouTube superstar Trisha Paytas. The Mediterranean-inspired estate was originally built in 1992 and has since undergone chic upgrades per the listing. There are 5 en-suite bedrooms and 6.5 baths in almost 7,000 square feet of living space on 2 levels adorned with wide plank oak wood floors and coffered ceilings throughout. An oversized motor court and 4-car attached garage greets with a giant porte cochere, topping a glassy front door that opens into a grand foyer displaying an imperial staircase and a dramatic chandelier. From there, main level highlights include a fireside living, game room, and formal dining room. Just before the Kupps bought their new Westlake Village digs, records show they also doled out $2.5 million for a nearly 5,500 square foot mansion in Oregon's Wilsonville community near Portland. Sited on over 4 acres, the spread includes a 5-bedroom, 5.5-bath main house, guest house, garage building, and barn that's converted into an indoor sports arena. Number 4, thousands of dollars on cars. Every person with a car enjoys driving, whether it's a 10-year-old car or a brand new car straight from the dealer's showroom. But exotic cars are one item that is synonymous with professional American football players. With millions of dollars paid as wages annually, it is not surprising that they tend to go for expensive automobiles. One of the most common cars driven by American football players is the Audi R8, with the average Audi R8 without customization going for as high as $250,000. The car has found itself onto professional racetracks around the world. Bentley is another car associated with wealthy and affluent individuals around the world. American football players aren't left out in the list of individuals sporting a Bentley. With the average Bentley costing up to $300,000, it has attracted a good number of NFL players. The other is the Lamborghini. Known for its perfect interior and speed, this automobile monster is not left out among American football players. With an enormous price tag for the average model of the Lamborghini, professional American football players are beginning to flaunt these speed monsters on their various social media pages and training camps. So Cooper isn't a unique member on this list. In his collection, you can find the most unusual cars, from the supercars to retro models. He carefully selects the best from the list to buy. Number 3, an extravagant amount on his diet. The 28-year-old NFL star told ESPN that currently he relies on a clean eating philosophy, eating farm-to-table meat and vegetables and ocean-to-table fish. He adopted the new food habits because of his wife, who helped him learn the science behind nutrition and how it can impact his performance and recovery. Previously, Kupp reportedly ate fast food tacos before workouts and favored pizza, breadsticks, and cinnamon sticks from Pizza Hut. The switch has, however, helped Kupp become the first wide receiver since 2005 to lead the NFL in catches, receiving yards, and touchdowns, which is known as football's triple crown for wide receivers. Kupp isn't the only NFL star to invest in a farm-to-table lifestyle. The All-Pro Carolina Panthers running back, Christian McCaffrey, also adopted a farm-to-table lifestyle after starting his NFL career. McCaffrey previously told journalists that he outgrew his college diet a year after joining the NFL in 2017. He started to track his allergens and invested into a fully farm-to-table diet with local foods for his chef to prepare. Like Kupp, McCaffrey has been named an All-Pro, a signifier that someone is at the top of their position in the NFL. It's possible that Kupp's local approach to eating may be helping him get more nutrients from his food. Number 2, millions to take care of family. Despite being one of the best players in the state of Washington, Cooper was not highly sought after by high-profile colleges. He only received scholarship offers from 2 universities and ended up attending Eastern Washington. Even after he was drafted by the Rams, he has had a few setbacks with injuries. And the one person who has been there by his side through it all is his wife and biggest fan, Anna Crosscree. They began dating as seniors in high school after connecting at a track meet. They tied the knot in 2015, and the duo share 2 adorable kids. Being a successful footballer, Cooper uses much of his money to take care of his kids, wife, and general family needs. Cooper told journalists that his wife and kids are his foundation and that he would do anything to be there for them. Number 1, thousands of dollars on vacations. Vacation is one of the most underrated benefits of being alive, especially in an era where technologies like smartphones and laptops have made our workplaces more of a concept than a place. The fact that people don't even have the option is cruel and unusual punishment. What constitutes a vacation isn't as important as being physically and mentally removed from business as usual. The value of a vacation is measured in how you feel after it's over. Cooper knows that after a tiresome work at SoFi Stadium, a little break and refreshment is necessary. He therefore travels to his favorite destinations to breathe fresh air before embarking on doing what he knows how to do best, receiving.